Today is a Tuesday. So Tuesday is a very special day for traders. Tuesday and Thursdays are special days for traders. Why? Because there is something called expiry. Okay. Before getting into this graph, I'd like to explain what expiry day is. So every Tuesday, it's called a Sensex expiry, and every Thursday it is a bank nifty and nifty 50 expiry. So coming to expiry, what does expiry actually mean? Expiry is nothing but, so for a stock there is a particular value. So for a particular, I mean, for it has a particular value and also some particular time. So after that particular time, the stock starts to expire. Alright, so the same way in Sensex, we will have a lot of stocks here, and every stock has its own expiry date, and that comes on Tuesday. Every week's Tuesday, and every month's last Tuesday is called the monthly expiry. So every Tuesday is called a weekly expiry, and every month's last Tuesday is called the monthly expiry. Same applies to Nifty and Bank Nifty. So what actually happens during these expiry days is, for Sensex, so today was the expiry, and compare the graph of yesterday. Look at the yesterday's graph, but look at today's graph. What is the biggest difference you see? Long candles. If you see, these candles are very small. Yeah, chota wala. But if we look at today's candles, look at them, how big they are. For example, if we look at this particular candle over here, the green candle, it started around 78,260, ended 78,308. That is almost 100 points. So imagine a candle scaling 100 points. Okay, so that means each candle is 5 minutes. So in this 5 minutes alone, it raised to 100 points. So if we entered a trade here with 1 rupee, we could have exited here with 100 rupees. Imagine taking a trade here with 1000 rupees. It goes into 100. So this is the speciality of expiry. As it has its own positive side, it also has its own negative sides. Look at these red candles here. How long are these candles? This candle started at 78,400 and it went up to 78,100. That is 300 points, guys. 300 points. That is totally massive, insane. In a day, we can see candles like these for like 2 or 3 times in a whole day. But these candles on expiry day, they occur throughout the day. So the market will be very volatile since the stocks are getting expired on that day. The price will be very low. So just like the end of season clearance sale, we would have heard that, right? Or else the Amazon sale, because they have a lot of stock that has been kept for days and months, that is not being sold out, so they give it for an offer price. Okay, the same thing happens here during expiry. Alright, so they gave it on a discounted price. So since the prices of all the stocks will be very low, I mean only for Sensex it has expiry today, so Sensex stocks were so low, people will start buying lot of quantities. For example, if a stock is trading around 100 rupees every day and I only have 500 rupees, I can only get 5 stocks. But on expiry, each stock will only cost me 10 rupees. What happens for 500 rupees? I can get 50 stocks. So the volume will be much greater on during the expiry days. So that is why the market will be very delicate. Okay, very volatile. It can eat your money. Alright, so during expiries we have to be very cautious about it. So coming to the graph today, so it was a little bit of gap up. I don't want to say it's a gap up, we can say it's a flat start. Okay, for example, if it's not a gap up, it's going to be a flat start. Alright, so this was almost kind of a flat start here. Okay, and then it started raising up to this particular level, and then falling down. This happens in general because of the volatility. But then what happened after this part, we have to see. I'll just quickly draw the line here. So this line, wait, I'll draw another line. So starting from here all the way up to here. So if you see, the market has created its own barrier here. What do we call this barrier? I've already told you that is called a resistance. Okay, after crossing that line, the market failed to go beyond this resistance point, which made the market contain in a narrow path. If you see, the market has been trading around this path, which is quite sideways. Okay, but what happened after a strong downforce here? So this line is called a resistance and this line is called a support. As I told you, the line, if the line is above, it's called a resistance. If the line is below, it's called a support. So the support got